when I was in high school, I used to bring girls into my house, right? I would introduce them to my dad. My dad would tell them stories about me, like secrets. Like dark shit. Hey, Dad, this is Stephanie. When Bobby was a little kid, he ate the dog poop in the front lawn. I said, hey, don't eat that. He said, I only had one piece.
I have a 19-year-old daughter. We grew up together. She raised the hell out of me. She did a really good job. She was telling me today about some shit I didn't even know about. But she looked me in my eye, in my face, in my house, and she's like, I hate you. I said, I'm so glad you said it first, because I hate you too. We have something in common. You are mediocre and entitled, and that's not a good combination. I really don't like you. I love the people that don't have kids when you judge, because let me tell you something. You can judge us all you want. One day you'll be a mom and you'll understand what I'm saying. This woman came up to me in Indiana and said, I would never call my daughter a bitch. I said, how old is your daughter? She said 3. I said, well, that's child abuse. You shouldn't be calling your daughter a bitch. But when that bitch turns 16, you're gonna say, fuck you, bitch, get the fuck out of my house. And you tell your father I said to pick you up from the curb. I can't believe you. How dare you? You know what I'm talking about, right? That's a grown-ass woman right there. You know the young moms, the ones parading up and down the airplane with the crying newborn baby. And they want you to be impressed. They show you the baby. And everybody's fucking mad because I'm like, bitch, we've seen a baby before. If it was a dinosaur, we'd be impressed. It's a fucking baby. Shut it up and give it Benadryl like the rest of us. The fuck down, stupid bitch. I hate him. Can't stand him.
Well, parents I know keep saying, oh, you got 2 dogs. You're just practicing for kids. To them I say, you're probably a bad parent. You should know the difference between dogs and kids. That's like day one stuff, right? Dogs are way smarter than kids. It's pretty obvious. I mean, here's my proof. I own a home. I don't own any outlet covers. Right? They're just open to the public. Because my dog's never been like, duh! That's never happened. I could paint my outlet in peanut butter. My dog would be like, you gotta stop this, all right? You gotta stop. Meanwhile, a child will stick his finger in an outlet, get shocked, and be like, let me go find a fork. It's insane how much children love fatal activities. Anything that, if you're a parent, you know this to be true. Your whole life, you just follow your child around just going, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. You could mess them up emotionally, but you're not allowed to let them die. That's the main rule. If there were an after-school program where kids could sign up for fatal activities, it would be full immediately. And then empty, a week later, because they're good at what they do. Dogs are much smarter than kids. Here's the ultimate proof. There's never been a seeing eye kid. Right? A lot of blind people, a lot of children. No one's ever been like, these two should hang out. That's never happened. If you had a seeing eye kid, do you know what else you'd have? Dead blind man, that's what else you'd have. And then a child playing next to a corpse in traffic as cars whiz by its dumb head. Because it has no idea. I don't know what age a child finally becomes smarter than a dog. I think it's 27, 28. I'm not sure when it is. But even for the parents in the room, you had to get a babysitter to come out tonight. You had to hire another child to watch your child. What kind of a Russian doll of irresponsibility is that? Why would you trust a child with your child? Why is 15 the age that suddenly people are like, yeah, take this kid? Why? I wouldn't trust a 15-year-old with a child. I wouldn't trust a 15-year-old with a shared cell phone plan. Why would you trust them with a child? You had to hire a babysitter to come here tonight. You have to make your night about making sure your kids are cared for. My dogs are home alone right now. I don't care. My wife's here with me. My dogs are like, I'm 4, I got this, don't sweat it.
You know what I hate about Asian parents? They're so honest. Like, they have no filter. They have no editing system. Whatever they think, they say. This is my dad. Good morning, Dad. You look ugly today. You look horrible. Don't go outside. You are ugly. You made me, motherfucker. When I was in high school, I used to bring girls into my house, right? I would introduce them to my dad. My dad would tell them stories about me, like secrets. Like dark shit. Hey, Dad, this is Stephanie. When Bobby was a little kid, he ate the dog poop in the front lawn. I said, hey, don't eat that. He said, I only had 1 piece. Nice to meet you, you know. He still does it today. Hey, Dad, this is Cindy. When we lived in Minnesota, Bobby was molested by a retarded guy. I said, how did he get molested by a retard? I don't know. Yes, I was molested. Do you know why? I love candy.
Nobody's ever honest with you when you're about to have kids. Nobody wants to blow your mind and scare the hell out of you, you know what I mean? I remember when we first told everybody we were pregnant with our first kid, we were at a barbecue, and I was standing with a group of guys, like 5 guys that all had kids, you know? And so I was like, guys, tell me, what's it like, man? What can I expect? You know, when I have kids. And they went one by one down the line, and it was like they were brainwashed. You know what I mean? That it's the greatest experience I've ever had in my life. Purest form of love you'll ever know. It opened up chambers of my heart. Blah, blah, blah. Then there was one guy with a beer and like a 1,000-yard stare going, I don't know, man. I'm sorry, what was that? He goes, don't get me wrong, I love my kids, but if I knew then what I know now. And the worst part was that was my dad. That was my father standing right in front of you, you son of a bitch.
Kids are impossible. My son, he thinks I'm God. I'm not God. I'm not God. He thinks I have the answer to every question. He walks up, Dad, why? You hear that a lot. Why? Why do we have money? I'm like, we don't. We don't have money. Dad, why? Why can't we see the air? I'm like, oh, jeez, kid. That's why I moved us to Los Angeles. You can see it everywhere. Look at that. They say it's the terrible 2s. It's not. It's the terrible 3s, right? Because a 3-year-old can talk back, right? Right? 2-year-olds talk back. You just don't know what they're saying. Gaga. I don't know what he said, but okay. 3-year-olds talk back, but they're cocky that they can speak. A 3-year-old can't say anything normal. You know, you say to a normal kid, you want to do that? They go, no, I don't want to. But a 3-year-old, he's going to sell it. He's like, I don't want to! Go to bed, Daddy! I don't want to! Like, who are you, Jim Morrison of the Doors? And my daughter's like, it's time to go to bed, it's true. I know it's time for me to retire. Daddy, please don't make me go. I want to find my pacifier. Trying to find my pacifier. Wanna find my pacifier. Wouldn't it be great if we as adults could let out a big, I don't wanna! Wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't it be great to walk around in the house in a diaper all day and go, I don't wanna! I don't wanna! Wouldn't you love to get that phone call at home? Ring, ring. Hello? Hi, Ron. This is Chase Visa card calling. We have realized you have not made a credit card payment in over 4 months. We were wondering when you might be able to send in that $1,654. I don't wanna! Wouldn't that be awesome? Dude, wouldn't you love to let in? I don't wanna! Wouldn't it be great to just let one rip, man? Wouldn't it be awesome? You got a beautiful wife there, and tomorrow's gonna be Sunday. She's gonna go, honey, it's Sunday. Let's go down to the mall and I'll buy us matching sweater vests. And then we'll get pedicures together. What are you gonna tell her? I don't wanna! It's good. It's gonna work for you, my friend. It's gonna work for you, buddy, I'm telling you. Hey, how long do you think it takes me to put my 5-year-old's pajamas on every night of my life? Half hour, just to put his pajamas on. He's like, I don't wanna! 15 minutes in, you tackle the kid, you shove him on, he's got 2 down 1 leg, he's like, I don't wanna! Every night, a half hour. Then I crawl in bed with my wife and try and take her pajamas off. For a half hour. She's like, I don't wanna! A half hour every night.